Good afternoon. My name is Diane, and I've created a module in Canvas about taking a virtual trip to a French-speaking country or region. And I would say that overall, just to refer back to the matrix that I used throughout this activity, it would be the integration matrix. And I'm going by what I'm showing here, connecting Canvas with the TIM. So my goal was to be at the transformation level, which I have tried to do. I think I've been somewhat successful. Just a few things. The Canvas LMS that I'm using is the free version, so I'm not, to the best of my knowledge, seeing tools such as new quizzes. I'm not seeing the studio tool for videos. So there are certain things that I feel that I really wasn't able to implement. Also of note is that I don't use Canvas yet at my school. We will be getting access to it very soon. And also that we do a one-to-one model, as in we teach students individually. They're private classes. It's an accredited school. So it is a very different model, but I'm trying very hard to implement as much as I can. I already use a lot of technology in the classroom, so I think that I have the potential to really do something at the transformative level. So let me just explain very quickly before we go into the module. I'm just trying to stay under the 10 minutes. I would say that I have given student choice. This is something where students will be going in regularly to connect with Canvas. I think that there is some flexibility. Everything is tech-based. I think that I have provided opportunities for students to work together and to provide feedback. However, again, because of the model that I use, it may not be as much as I'd like to have. And I would say that I do provide a variety of tools. I think that my rubrics are very standards-based. This would be according to the American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages. And I think that I really do provide a lot of different opportunities for students. I think that probably the weakest point, and it's just due to my situation, is really showing a lot of collaboration. You know, I would have to really think deeply and actually consult with my school to see how this could be incorporated in a one-to-one environment. So now I'm in the free version of Canvas. As you can see on the left, to the best of my knowledge, I don't have access to Canvas, to Studio. And I tried looking in quizzes. I wasn't able to find things like a hotspot that I had planned to use. But in any case, this has been designed intentionally. And I put a start here to create the flow. I think I've connected things well. So just going in here then, where we start, I did want some feedback regarding the combination of using different tools and embedding. I really like the embed feature in Canvas, and I know that everything should be accessible. I did do this though in Canva, and I wanted to bring it in only because it's what I'm used to doing. I really like having things that stand out, that are big. In this case, I use this as an image, and then in the alt area, I believe that I provide an explanation or text. I may not have been fully consistent with this, but I can go back and make sure that I've done this. Also with the images, I have it under the Canva license that I believe that I have permission to use. So again, also you're going to see over here click the next button and connecting a prior activity with the one that's coming. So over here with the quizzes, I wanted to do a survey. And if we look at this, it's a 2-question survey, kind of just to spark interest, that I will show students at the very end. So this is it's not graded actually for this, it's just to spark interest. Following this, some guidance for students as to how they can go about then selecting a French-speaking country. Sorry, before that, I try and list over here the assignment, the entire assignment. Again, I did use Canva to do this, and I provide, because this actually is an embedded image, and I don't know if it's correct to do this, but I provided the text part of all of this in the alt area. That's something different for me. I just wanted to experiment with that, so I'm not sure if that can be done. And so I just wanted to take them through the steps, and then after I have each step. So the first one is to some Google Slides that I embedded for them to see some suggestions about what to do, how to find things. I included Moat so that they would have audio. All of this just to help them find a destiny. A place that they would like to visit. Then there's a discussion post which I really liked here. I provide audio and then an explanation. And please keep in mind that everything here would be in French. I posted this and I give them instructions about how to respond just using audio. And so I thought that would be something really nice that's interactive. With the next part, they actually buy a plane ticket. They go to Air France online in French. I set it to just in French. And they have to simulate purchasing a plane ticket. And then they upload what they've accomplished. And they give a description, including dates and things like that in French to make it very authentic. Rubrics, I've tried to keep them very much to standards. What you will see throughout is description is complete and comprehensible. The idea that there can be small mistakes, but that it has to be comprehensible. The same thing here with Airbnb. They have to find a place to stay, and this gives them an opportunity to visit Airbnb in French. And to go into detail to find a place. It's a wonderful tool to access authentic language. And with the next one over here, it's visiting their area that they're going to visit through Google Earth, Street View, which is wonderful, and selecting some places, selecting some sites to visit, some restaurants. And again, I've put the rubric here. And then this module culminates in a presentation. So they've taken all that they've done before, and now they're going to put it in a video. And here I would like them to use Studio, which of course I can't show here because I don't have access to it here. I guess I could have brought it in from the other canvas, but question, I'm hoping that I will have access as I continue courses for these trainings, for the certification, that I would love to have access to a full Canvas site. I'm not sure if that could be done through the Canvas course because I don't have a way now to access everything, and I really would like to use all of the new tools to maximize my learning and my practice. So over here then, they have to create, the idea is that they create a studio video, and they're going to be embedding questions to make it very interactive for their peers. I set it up so that each student is randomly assigned a peer, because I find that sometimes if it's just left to student choice with that oftentimes students will kind of maybe go to one person, so this way nobody is left out. And this, of course, in a classroom where there are other students, which wouldn't be my case right now. But they do respond then to different questions. And so I thought that this would be a very interesting way to get them to interact. I put a full rubric here, and it's with the idea that everything that they've done culminates into this presentation, so that each step of the way they're being graded and they're being guided, but they have a lot of independence still with this. And then finally, I answer this survey question just to finish, and again, with a motivator here of survey follow-up and just showing how French is projected to be one of the most important languages by the year 2050. So on an interesting note with that, I really welcome feedback. I'm up almost against the 10-minute mark, believe it or not. And so I think I've done my best within what I can do, of course, with a lot of room for improvement. Thank you so much.